All right, what's going on, everybody? Another early recap for me. I'm doing a recap early today because I traded myself right out of the market early for another red day. I'll go over that in a minute. As you can see, um, you're probably wondering how that would happen because we got a nice little bullish run here. Um, we So the daily 9 EMA that I've been talking about lately that I've been watching, we broke that today. We broke that like a couple hours earlier in like the first hour of the market. Um, we broke it and then we came back over it. We rolled over and we tested the area, and now we're running bullish um, from that pullback. So that's to look at the broader markets now for my trading. All right, so for me, actually, I ended up trading the Russell today too. And the long story short today for me was my timing was I had really bad timing today. One, the timing for trading the Russell. I've been watching this for more than a month now, and most of the time it's really easy to trade. I think I even traded it last month, and my timing was off. So today is the Russell is you can see it. We're looking at the 5 minute. We're really choppy. It's trading in this it's like a W in this range here. Um, so I took this first play here short. And of course, it filled me in and pulled back. Hung around here for a minute before it stopped me out, and then we started rotating higher, and I got in up here, but the entry was actually late because I really wasn't probably wasn't as focused as I should have been. I was trying to watch too many charts at once, so it just didn't really look like a well, really it didn't look like a good entry. I did see it, but it didn't look like it would have been a good entry. But once I could have kind of adjusted here. Well, this is a 4 minute chart. Sorry, I could have adjusted that the um that we would have popped higher because it typically isn't as volatile as a Nasdaq, but I missed it, and I ended up since we were coming off of some moving averages, I went ahead and took it here just in case we popped higher. Plus, we were kind of being led by the Nasdaq, so I went ahead and took it, and it popped up and pulled right back down to stop me out for a scalp. So, at that point, I pretty much assumed that we wasn't going to see any real movement out of the Russell today because just looking at the pattern, the price action, and then plus the Nasdaq was still looking bullish. So I stopped looking at the Russell like it was before 10:30. After that trade, I watched a couple of additional candles trade bearish, and then I decided not to watch it, and I brought up the 1 minute, and then I was red at that time, um, a little over $100, so I was deciding if I was going to try to take another trade, um, or go do some other things or just take a loss, or I was trying to decide, and then I saw this, we were pulling back here on the Nasdaq, and I went ahead and took an aggressive play because um, since we had broke past the daily 9 EMA, and like again my timing was off, so I was right about the direction that I predicted it was gonna pull back and bounce and climb higher, but just my timing was off, so I ended up getting in and getting stopped out, and then that put me at down 361 for the day with a daily loss sum of 500. I didn't want to take that chance and maybe take another big loss and end up having to start over again and pay another $100 to reset the account. It's kind of one of the frustrating things about TS Trader. As far as my trading plan, I have a 3 losing trades and I'm out kind of rule. So according to my plan, I can take another. Um, I would be allowed to take another trade, and it definitely looked like I was just had the wrong timing here. But with that, with such a small daily loss limit, and I can only imagine because I saw a video from Topstep where once you get funded, they make that your whatever your daily loss limit, they make it your weekly loss limit. So I can only imagine how tough that's going to be if I get funded to stay within that $500 weekly loss limit. Um, like this the past couple of days, I probably would have like from yesterday and today, I would have already surpassed that weekly loss limit. So that is one of the frustrating things about one of the things about trading in a funded account that makes it a little more difficult than if you were just trading your own money. But on the flip side of that, it it kind of helps you deal with the like being the fear of trading with your own money, and you don't really have to worry about that. That's why I can be a little more aggressive here because without making a mistake, without doing something outside of the parameters of my strategy, I can be a little more aggressive here because I don't have to worry about what if I blow out this account or lose all of my money. Now, all I'm going to lose is whatever I paid um, to do the combine for that month. So so I'm done trading for the day. I'm just gonna take the loss again. It sucks to be have 2 red days, especially at this amount. But um, that's always tomorrow. It's only Tuesday. Plus, I have a lot of other things to do, so I'm not gonna sit here and fight the market, and I'll just get back at it fresh tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a little better day. I hope you are really are taking advantage of these moves better than I am. Go ahead and leave your comments and everything below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all tomorrow for the pre-market insight.